Welcome to Burl Sports Fleer Mega Set Group Break. So we are breaking a 1960, 1961, and 1963 Fleer vintage baseball sets. I've pulled out a few dozen hits here. Actually, I think it's not a few dozen. I think it's 25. But cards from each set. So the three major Fleer sets from the 1960s, packed with Hall of Famers from long ago, if you're talking about the 60-61 set, to contemporary stars in the 63 set. Some really iconic names in here. Between the three sets, there are 300 total cards. And so we've sold 299 spots in this break, and we've given away one free spot. So 300 total spots. If this is your first time breaking with us, give you a quick rundown of how we do things here. We use random.org's list randomizer. So if you've never played around with that, check it out sometime. Let me get it up here so you can, there we go. So random.org's list randomizer is random.org. It's under lists and more. List randomizer. So we'll take our list of 300 names, we'll paste it here. We'll randomize it 3 times. It'll come out in random order. And then we'll paste that randomized list of names right next to our checklist. And so whoever's name comes out first will get a 1960 Nap Lajoie card. Whoever's name comes out second will get Christy Mathewson. As I said, these sets are packed with Hall of Famers. So we're not looking at every single Hall of Famer because, shoot, that would be most of these sets. But I did pull out about 25 cards or so that we'll take a look at live on the air here, and then I'll post the full results and email out a link as soon as we are done. But it does help if I make this font big enough for you to see it. Sorry about that. There we go. And so our free spot winner was Aaron Bailey. Make those bigger as well. All right. So without any further ado, looks like we're a handful of live viewers. I'm sure more will hop on as we go here. This break sold out so fast, I think we only had about 17 or 18 total orders. But thank you for buying in, and we'll get started. So we'll copy paste this list right off the bat. So again, 300 cards in this break, 300 names in this list. So copying here into random.org. And again, we'll randomize this 3 times. So here's our first random. Here's our second. And our third. This will be the one that sticks. All right. Now we'll paste that right next to our checklist here. Got a touch smaller. I'll delete these so we're all lined up 1 to 1. All right. So as you can see, card number 1, Nap Lajoie, goes to Naomi Branham. Number 2's Christy Mathewson goes to James DeLong. Number 3, Babe Ruth, goes to James DeLong. Ruth is one that we'll show. Pretty cool card. Obviously, we're about a dozen years after he had passed away by the time this set came out. The next big hit we'll look at is Lou Gehrig. Again, lots of Hall of Famers through here. But here's Gehrig, number 28, goes to Jack Gabbard. Next up, we have a really crisp Frank Home Run Baker, card number 41. That goes to Troy Kearney. Be careful if you take that out of the case, Troy. You don't want to cut yourself. Next up, we've got 42, Ty Cobb. That goes to Frederick Mistretta. And next, we'll look at Jimmy Fox, who's card number 53. That goes to Dave Boxey. The Fox I'd scanned was pretty low grade, and I actually found an upgrade in some extras I had. So this is a much nicer than the one in the scan. That'll be coming your way, Dave. Next up is Cy Young. Oops, Cy's back here at number 47. Sorry about that. Goes to Troy Kearney. Next card we'll look at is another really crisp one. That's Dazzy Vance, number 51. Also goes to Troy Kearney. Then we've got Honus Wagner at card number 62. Goes to Frederick Mistretta. We got one more card from the 1960 set we'll take a look at. And that is Mr. Ted Williams. Card number 72 goes to Bradley O'Connor. Then into the 61 Fleer cards. We've got the card number 14. Ty Cobb goes to Nathan Lindgren. That is the 94th card in the break. The card number 31 in the 61 Fleer set is Lou Gehrig. That is the 111th card in the break, so that goes to Bradley O'Connor. Then next up, we have card number 49, Walter Big Train Johnson. He's 129th card in the breaks. That goes to Troy Kearney. Next up, we will look at Christy Mathewson, who's card number 59 in the 61 Fleer set. That goes to James DeLong as the 139th card in the break. Got our second Babe Ruth card here at card number 75. And that goes to Michael Fickle as the 155th card in the break. So nice card, Michael. And we've got card 120. Nap Lajoie goes to Kevin Bayer. And we've got Honus Wagner at card 150. Goes to Mike Glasser, 230th card in the break. And then card 152 is Ted Williams, who goes to Bradley O'Connor. That's the 132nd card in the break. Then Cy Young, 153, goes to Tony Cipriano. Now we're into the 63 Fleer set. So, smaller checklist, more contemporary cards. So the first one we'll look at is card number 4, Brooks Robinson, goes to Nathan Lindgren. And Willie Mays is up next at card number 5, who goes to Naomi Branham. So we had a couple viewers hop on here. We did start about 11 minutes ago, so you can watch the playback of the break at the beginning, and we'll post full results as soon as we're done here. Next up, we have card number 8, Carl Yastrzemski, goes to Nathan Lindgren. We've got Sandy Koufax coming in at number 42. That goes to James DeLong. Warren Spahn comes in at number 45 to Michael Fickle. We've got card number 56, Roberto Clemente, goes to Ryan Fetter. We've got Bill Mazeroski at card number 59, goes to Nathan Lindgren. And the last hit we'll look at on this broadcast is card number 61, Bob Gibson, goes to Nathan Lindgren. All right, so there you have it, folks. We've got our Fleer Mega group break. Thank you so much for buying in. Thanks for tuning in. Cards will likely ship out by Friday or Saturday. I'll get those sorted and out to you as securely and quickly as I can. And then look for our next set break to go on sale. Right now it's scheduled for the beginning of next week, but I may put that up a little bit early since this one sold out so quickly. But thanks again for buying in. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday night.